Yo, since Fortnite has introduced the creative game mode, the term creative warrior has set onto many players, and probably you're one of them as you have just clicked on this video. But chill, this is easily fixable. Even if this does not occur for you, you still might struggle with fighting in ranked or tournaments, but when you are on your own in creative, suddenly you are a demon. When I was competing actively in tournaments, I had this problem for a long time, but I could fix this completely by changing my habits and my playstyle as I followed 4 simple steps. In today's video, I will explain them to you as well as give you some practical strats you can apply instantly to bring your fighting skills to the next level. I think I said enough, so let's get started. The first step is to play like you would in-game, but in creative. And everyone says that, but then they don't explain. I will. The first thing to actually know what to do different is to figure out what is different in-game compared to creative. I will help you. You will play slower, you need more awareness, and you cannot only focus 100% on your enemy. You will have less mats, you will have less FPS and higher ping and more input delay. You're probably nervous because you don't want to die and maybe you're in a cash cup. And the last thing is especially important and very overseen by many, and it's the fear of dying. The more you can apply to your creative playstyle, the more you will improve. For example, putting the FPS on your average in-game FPS instead of 200 in creative, or trying to win every 1v1 instead of playing them with the I do not care who wins as I will respawn and can fight in 1 second again anyways mentality, will crucially boost your skill. Also, it is easier then to transform your skills into the real game. Before going with the second step, I want to mention that less than 10% have subscribed to my channel. If this occurs for you, make sure to change this down below with 1 click. It helps me out more than you think. Thank you. The second tip is to fight smarter. Do not rely on your mechanics that much. Focus way more on improving your game sense, aim and general understanding of the games. If you look at pros gameplay, you will recognize that probably you will be better than 30 out of the 50 best pros in your region mechanics wise. But why are they better then? Because mechanics do not really matter when it comes to competitive gameplay. Watch how they hit every pump above 160. Watch how they hit you when you do not even know they could hit you. Watch when they exploit into your box when you haven't ever seen that exploit before. Improving your mechanics only gives you a small amount of skill compared to aim or game sense, so start transferring your target to those kind of skills. If you look at it from the other perspective, you can literally abuse this phenomenon as you fight against others with the mindset of being superior as they do only focus on the mechanics. For example, if they start an edit course, just wait and max pump him. They mostly open the first possible edit to shoot you. The first step is to play less like a creative warrior in-game. This only occurs to a small group of people, but I have been a victim who had this disease for quite a long time. The issue I had was that I fought everyone as I would go for a clip from a new montage. If this sounds familiar, just deactivating your clips is the quickest and most efficient way to fix your playstyle as a creative warrior. If you want other challenges than to make clips in ranked, you can check out my 15 ranks protocol, which will give you challenges to improve at fighting drastically. Just check out the second link in the description. If all of this haven't worked until yet, I would advise to you to make a creative break now. Actually 1 week without queuing into creative ones. You will warm up in ranked and practice your mechanics in ranked and fight in ranked. Everything, just do not queue into creative. This will make you aware of the true reason why you should play creative, not just as a fun time waste for the afternoon. If you do not want to do it now, as FNCS is in 1 week, you can do it afterwards of course. As I have revealed the 4 steps, I want to give you a small lesson for the end. The real problem you clicked on this video is not that you are good in creative and worse in-game. The real reason is that you do not value your time enough to become a pro. This sounds really controversial as it really has nothing to do with your issue of being a creative warrior at first place. But let me explain. If you really want to take Fortnite serious, listen carefully now. Firstly, I need to ask you one question. What is the real purpose of playing creative? Or actually even ranked or scrims? It is there to become better, so you place better in competitive events at the end. And what is the goal of all of this? Probably you don't even know. So pause the video now and answer this question. Bro, if you still haven't paused and hope that I will give you free dopamine, I can't help you. So pause now and think about this fucking question. Thank you. And then answer the following question with this mentality. Do you waste time while sitting in front of your PC? Because if you do, then I would really recommend to start grinding and improving at every free second you have on the day. You can inspire yourself by watching this video up there or the first link in the info box, which I would really recommend you to do. And secondly, I want to give you the advice to not listen to anyone who tells you that you are a creative warrior. If you delete this word out of your head and you focus only on becoming better in the future, in-game, game, instead of focusing on your past being good and creative, there is no one that can stop you except from your own brain. Enjoy your day if you're a pussy. Peace out, bro.